Year 7, Season 2 is just around the corner. As soon as the stretch goals event ends, we will start to get ready for this next season. So I'm here in the PTS testing out everything that we're going to see in Year 7, Season 2. And we're going to start off today with the global modifier. Now, I have made several videos about this, I don't know, during the PTS. And we went ahead and saw all of the different limitations and, things like that that work and not work with this global modifier. But nevertheless, it is ridiculously strong. So I'm going to show you exactly how it works. We'll break it down, and then we'll move on with the rest. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our new global modifier. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 PTS video, and well, we're going to talk about the new global modifier. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below, and finally, shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone is from. But the brand new global modifier called Divide and Conquer. So Divide and Conquer. This is going to be the very first season ever that we have permanent buffs. So the two buffs that are permanent will be the rate of fire and your damage. This will actually increase your weapon damage as well. Now, it is based off of how many zones you have captured in whichever open world that you are in. This works for DC, Warlords of New York, and Battle for Brooklyn. And you get the same buffs for each of the different open worlds. The cool thing is that you don't have to take over as many, named zones in Woney or Brooklyn to get the same buffs that you get here in DC. So, for example, you can see on the right side of your screen, it says total zones captured, and that's 11. And because we have 11 zones captured, we get 30% rate of fire and 30% weapon damage. And that's pretty much forever. Because, yes, you can reset control points to do retaliations, and yes, you can, change it and change the difficulty, or you could reset your control points. But during this season, as soon as you capture all of these control points, that's it. It's game over. Because they want you to do the retaliation. And if you do not do the retaliation, then you get to keep your entire map captured. And as long as you keep your map captured, you get those buffs. Now, like I said, in Woney and Warlords of New York and in Brooklyn, you're going to get the same buffs for capturing less zones. So there are 11 different zones in DC that you would have to take over to get these buffs. And if you are over here in Brooklyn, let me show you really quick. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Safe area detected. And now that we are in Brooklyn, if you go to your global modifier, you can see that you only have to take over 2 zones to get the 30% rate of fire and the 30% weapon damage. So that's pretty cool. And then for Warlords of New York, it's only 4 zones. But nevertheless, as long as you take over all your control points, you will get these 2 buffs. And like I said, if you don't reset your control points and you don't, do anything crazy, you can keep these buffs the entire time. You can do all of your missions, you can do your open world activities, your bounties, what have you, with all of the extra rate of fire and weapon damage. Pretty cool, right? Now, again, this is only going to be active if you have your modifiers activated. If you turn them off, obviously you're not going to get these buffs. And if you were to reset your control points or do retaliations and reset your control points, it's going to reset those buffs as well. So just be mindful of that. But that's a quick little breakdown on your new Divide and Conquer global modifier. Let's see if we missed anything. Nope, that's it. We haven't missed anything. Now, where do these buffs not work? I know that's going to be a question, so we'll knock that out really quick. So all of these activities and missions and game modes and whatnot that are not attached to an open world, they will not work. So for example, down here, Pentagon, Dark Hours, Iron Lung, all of these, the Incursion, Coney, Camp White Oak, Manning National Zoo, Descent, Summit, Countdown, and even Kinley College, including the Dark Zones. None of these areas will have those buffs. However, all of your missions, all of your strongholds, all of your legendaries, everything within the open world, you will get all of those buffs. So you can do DUA on legendary, Capital on legendary, Tidal Basin on legendary, and Roosevelt Island on legendary, and still have all of these buffs. So it's going to be a very easy season for all players. As long as you capture your control points and keep them, you get to enjoy these permanent buffs for an entire season. It's pretty badass, mate. But that's it for me. That was a quick little breakdown on the new global modifier that is coming to the Division 2 in Year 7 Season 2. This is all set to go live in September, so I hope to see you then. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.